Hello, my name is Andres Gonzalez and this is assignment 4 for mechatronics. For assignment 4 mechatronics, we have 3 parts. Part 1 would be create a circuit that turns on and off a LED and adjusts brightness with commands sent through the serial monitor. On part 2, we're going to create a circuit that turns on and off a LED and adjusts brightness with commands sent through Wi-Fi. The board must not be powered by the computer that is sending the command and send the command using processing. In part 3, create a circuit that turns on and off a LED adjusting the brightness with commands sent through a phone app. This is the circuit that I'm going to use for part 1, 2, and 3. I set it up as pin number 2 connected to the red LED right here. It's connected in series with a 220 ohms resistor and also connected to the ground of my ESP32 board. This is my code for part 1 on assignment 4. First, we have to select the device. I already connected it through USB. We're going to specify that it's an ESP32S3 device module, and we're going to use the same configuration for part 1, part 2, and part 3. So my code, I define my pin channels, frequency, resolution. I'm going to use an 8-bit resolution, so the range goes from 0 to 255 on the brightness. Here I start the serial communication at this level 115/200 butts, so I have to set up my serial monitor to the same so I can see what's going on. I have my pulse width modulation channel. Here I can control the full brightness, so it goes on, goes off, and I can set up the brightness as well. So I'm just gonna verify it. It's gonna take a couple seconds. And after verifying this code, perfect, we're gonna upload it. So we're gonna open the serial monitor. I'm gonna change the baud to 115/200. And once done, perfect. So I have my board connected to the computer, so I should be able to type on, anyone on. Now I'm gonna type off and I'm gonna send it. It went off. Now I'm gonna specify brightness of 200, for example, and it went to 200. Now 255. It changed. Now let's put 100. So you should attenuate the brightness. Perfect. So part 1 is done. This is my code for part 2 assignment 4. We have the Wi-Fi name, Wi-Fi password. We have to include the server, which is gonna be on port 80. This is the setup for the LED being pulse width modulation channel. Frequency in bits is gonna be 8 bits. Serial begin is gonna be 115/200, so the serial monitor has to go to the same. Here it's gonna connect to Wi-Fi with the information, name and password. It's gonna tell us if it's connected or not. It has a little delay on it. Here's the local IP, so we have to look at the IP once it's connected. Then we have the pulse width modulation right here for the setup, and we have our code. So basically we're gonna be able to turn it off, turn it on at full brightness, and also change the brightness on it. So this is gonna be some of the comments it's gonna print. It's gonna tell us hello from ESP32S3. It's gonna tell us the connection, and it's gonna give us if it's on, off, or what's the brightness on it. So it's already attached to the ESP32, which is on already, so it's okay. He's gonna verify it. It's gonna take a little bit. So we already verified the code on the board, so now we're just gonna send it. We're gonna upload it. open the serial monitor right here. I'm gonna change the baud to 115/200, and it should give us some information about the ESP32. Almost done. And it's connected already to the Wi-Fi. So we're going to use this IP address and we're going to copy it. This way we can open it on a browser and it's connected. It says hello from ESP32. Try on/on/off or /brightness interrogation ball equals 128. So we have to do this. But the board has to be powered by whatever but the computer. So I'm gonna use a power bank to connect my ESP32. So I connected my ESP32 already to a power bank. So we will go online. It's not connected to the laptop. I'm gonna paste the IP number and let's see if it's online or not. If it's online, it should say hello from ESP32. See. Okay, so it is connected to the Wi-Fi. So let's see if I go right here and I do /on. And it worked. So now if we do /off, and it goes off. So now we're gonna try this command right here to set up the brightness. So we're just gonna copy it. I'm gonna paste it right here. And let's put 100. Now let's put 255. Yep, it's changing the brightness. It went on and off. So part 2 is done. So for part 3 assignment 4, this is my code. I define my template ID from Blink, template name, and authentication token. If we go to Blink, once I created my ESP32, I have an authentication token, and it also gives you a template ID and a name of the project. I just put this one. This is my Wi-Fi credentials, so I can connect to the Wi-Fi. Here I define my pin channel, frequency, 8 beats. Then my loop, it connects to Blink and goes to connect to the Wi-Fi, starts off. So on B0, we can set up a button so we can toggle the LED on and off, and a slider on B1 for brightness. So it's already uploaded, so I'm gonna disconnect it. Disconnect it from here. I'm gonna connect it to the power bank. So once it's connected to the power bank, I also had the monitor running, but like we disconnected already. So we will check on Blink if it's online. It's not connected to the computer, it's connected to the power bank. And it says online. So let's see if it goes on. It went on, perfect. So now off, on, and now let's adjust the brightness. Perfect. So this is the website. This is like the computer version for Blink because I'm recording from my phone, but I will provide a screenshot from how it looks on my phone. It looks pretty much as the same as this, and it works the same. So on and off, brightness, Perfect. So part 3 is done.